To be honest with you guys, most of y'all do not need to do that much to look good. The only basics that when it comes to actually looking like actually looking attractive, I think most people just need to get lean, build a little bit of muscle, and just take care of your hair and skin. That's quite literally it. And sure, there are other things that will affect these three things, which like things that affect this is like obviously your mental health is also going to have a huge impact. The diet you're eating is also having a massive impact. The sleep you're getting is also the massive impact. So there are these things, these three things like being lean, hitting the gym, and eating clean, and like looking lean, better hair health, skin health, all these things. These are the surface level things, but the things that get you there are a little different. So most people just focus on these things, they don't focus on the things that are in the back that are actually getting them the results, and hence you don't want to be like those. So if you want to get clear skin, if you want to get lean, there are like 2 3 things that you can just do. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. This is like very basic thing, you guys already know this by now, but make sure you do get good enough sleep. Make sure you're like getting at least 7 8 hours of sleep. If you can get 8 hours of sleep, which is almost ideal, anything more than that is also really nice depending on which age you are at. And I think more sleep isn't bad. I think just getting less is going to be bad for you. So and that's it when it comes to sleep. When it comes to your diet, I think eat whole foods, like things that aren't processed, things that don't have a billion ingredients in them, and just things that are just simple. And yeah, another thing, if you did not know this by now, if you have a really really high sodium diet, your face is going to be a little puffy. Your face is going to start looking a little more bloated than usual, and you don't want that to happen because it will like, because you might have seen some people that are that don't have such a high body fat level, that have a they're lean, but at the same time their face is kind of bloated. If you're one of those people, make sure you're eating a little bit less sodium in your diet, and you're eating a little bit more of your potassium in your diet. And yeah, drink plenty of water. But another thing that comes into people's mind is like skincare. What should they do to get clear skin, to look have better skin? And I think skin isn't that complicated, man. If you're getting the first two steps right, if you're getting enough sleep, if you're eating clean food, and if your diet isn't that processed and bad, then I think your skin is going to be perfectly fine. Like if you're like me, I don't do much for my skin, right? I had a lot of acne before, had a lot of acne scars and things, but the basics are key. If you The only thing that I did to get better skin is just I started getting more sleep, and I started eating a bit cleaner. That's it. I used to eat a lot of processed junk food before, and at that time I still used to do skincare. I did not get much results. Another weird thing that I noticed on this journey of improving my skin is that your hair health dramatically affects your skin. I remember the time that I did not take much care of my hair, but even though I was taking good care of my skin was still getting I was still getting breakouts and acne on my skin. And when you start taking good care of your hair, you start noticing a bit improvement in your skin. So it might seem a little weird, but yeah, these things are kind of interrelated. So you need to take care of kind of need to do all these things in a way that they positively impact each other. If you're taking care of your hygiene, your health, your diet, your sleep, if you're doing the basics, then you're all good. And most people overcomplicate this by a large margin. Most people tell you that you need to use this acid, you need to use these products, you need to do that. But I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys, you do not need any products. The only thing that you really need for your skincare is a good diet, a good amount of sleep, good mental health. Mental health is something that I have not talked much about, that affects your skin and health, but it does massively impact our skin health. Because I don't know what's the logic behind this, but the times where I've been a bit mentally upset, I've seen that my skin, hair, and my physique has suffered. my entire physique suffered because of me. I noticed the times I was going to the gym just a couple of months ago. I was having my freaking papers, and I noticed that, you know, the times when I was like preparing a lot and I was really stressed, I was really under a lot of pressure. I noticed that my physique was not progressing as fast. I was not being able to lift as much. I was not able to progressively overload, and I noticed a little subtle reduction in my weight and strength in the gym. So yeah, make sure you have good mental health too. I'll be making a separate video on this someday. And yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. Make sure you take care of the basics and have a nice day. Have a nice day, my friend. See you in the next one.